Hey guys, this video is for determining if a table of values that is given to you is a linear or a non-linear, or in this case, quadratic function. So the first one, if you look at the first table of values here, you have all the x values and the corresponding y values. And just as a reminder, you know that the x values, they all go on the horizontal axis, horizontal axis, and the y values, they all go on the vertical axis. Okay, also the x values are called is the independent variable, is the independent variable, and the y values are the dependent variable. Okay, they are the dependent variable. Now, what does that mean? It means that the values of y, they depend on the values of x, but the values of x you choose independently. Now, instead of going as -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, I could have gone 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or I could have gone 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is, we make the choice. But once we make the choice, then the y values would depend on the choice of the x value. So the x value is the independent variable, and the y value is the dependent variable. Any table of values, these hold true. Okay, so let's do the first differences. Now, what's the first difference? First difference is the bottom number minus the top number, which is 2, -2. And again, here it is bottom number, take away the top number, and that is -2. Continue the process, and what you realize by now that there is a pattern coming through. And the pattern is that when you do the first differences, the numbers here are the same. And when the numbers are the same in the first difference, we say this table of values is a linear relation. That means if you take these numbers that you have in the table of values, and if you plot it, you will get a line. So that is linear, and as you can see that the word line is there in the word linear. So first difference is the same, you get linear. Now what happens when the first differences are not the same? So let's look at this example here. Bottom number minus the top number is -3 there, and then 0 take away 1 is -1, and then 1 take away 0 is a positive 1, 2 take away 1 is a 1, 9 take away 2 is a 7. You notice here that the first differences are not the same. Okay, so when the first differences are not the same, let's see what happens when we do the second difference. So -1 take away -3, that gives you a 2. 1 take away -1 gives you a 2. And I think I have made a mistake, haven't I? Okay, this number is wrong. That number should be 4. So let me correct myself here. So that is not um, 1 there. Okay, so this is 4 take away 1 is a 3. Okay, now we are corrected. 3 take away 1 is a 2, and 7 take away, this is not 7, so this is 7 take away 4. 7 take away 4, that will be 7 take away 4 is 5. So let's fix my mistakes again. So correct that. So now this is Um, 5 take away 3 is a 2. And so what you notice now is the second differences are the same. When the second differences are the same, then we say this value, set of values in the table, they correspond to a quadratic relation. Okay, these correspond to a quadratic relation. All right, so hopefully this is useful for you to distinguish between first and second differences. First differences give you a linear relationship. The second differences, when they are the same, it gives a quadratic. But when you're trying the first differences, remember, if the first differences are not the same, you always need to go to the second one to test it. See you in the next video.